Yo, what is going on, you search and destroy savages? It's your boy Tupac, back again today with another episode of What Would Zeus Do, where I analyze a random player in Search and Destroy, but today's a bit different. I am analyzing a subscriber. I have randomly chosen Me No English to analyze today, and I was wondering why the hell all his games, like Search and Destroy games, were going for so long. I ended up loading one up, and I realized that he's actually playing arena mode, so it's 4v4. I haven't analyzed the arena mode before. I've analyzed hardcore Search and Destroy, but I've never analyzed arena, so typically it's like better players, like per se in arena, so it's going to be like more challenging. So I thought it'd be pretty interesting to analyze anyway. So jumping right into it, he's using a Man of War auto. I can't see what he's running on it. He hasn't got all his streaks. He's got 2 out of 3 selected, so I guess he didn't have enough time or he hasn't put them all on. But he's running RC Car and Lightning Strike. See if he's got a secondary. Doesn't look like it. Let's jump straight into it. See what he decides to do. So either pushing to A or mid map here. Not too sure yet. Pushing it. Most of his team are pushing up mid map here. Okay, one of the things you can do here, you can A, contest bunker, or you can sprint straight to this tree here, watch them cross to B and pick them off if they wall run in on this wall here. So that's a good strategy. Like, you can push up here. You just got to be careful that no one pushes you from mid. And as you can see, so the enemies are pushing into mid from here. I don't know where this enemy is going. This is the worst rush route. If he wants to push middle to there, that's the worst rush route. But it looks like their enemies are pushing down the middle. Me No English doesn't know that. If I push to this area, I'll jump shot where he is now just to see over that line, to see if anyone's running down. So instead of coming around here walking, you can simply jump at this point in time. When you get to barrels, jump up here and you'll see if anyone's pushing down. So that way he would know that people are either A, pushing him or crossing over to B. But see how he decides to play it. Already I would have jumped up. But he sees one crossing to the middle. I don't know what that guy was doing. Bit of a dumb rush route. Okay, he's checking his mid alley. Picks up 2 there right off the rip. Not a bad play at all. Okay, there's one in water that he's seen, but he challenged the guy on bridge. I'm not sure if he saw this guy, but from his angle where he was here, that's another thing he could have done here. If he sees the guy, if he saw that guy water, instead of contesting bridge, to back off, cut the angle off of bridge there, and engage in one gunfight at a time, and then come around and challenge bridge if he wanted to, and he could have picked up the ace there. But instead, he opens himself up to the sightline of Hades there, and contests the guy on the bridge. Ends up falling. So it's not a bad round though. He picked up 2 there, so we'll jump into the next round, see what he decides to do in that one. Skip through. Okay. Alright, looks like they're going towards the A bomb site. Like, typically I will say A is a bad bomb site, but in arena mode and like 4v4, like it does play cyber gamer, the less opponents there are to defend A, the better. Already he's taking it risky as hell. Okay, I don't particularly like this rush route. A, if you push up here, you can hear people wall running. Like, you don't need awareness. Like, if you're playing competitive without awareness, you'll hear someone wall running under there. And, like, as you're wall running under here, you're open to anyone up here. Like, it's hard to do in a gunfight. Like, you're a sitting duck on a wall. So I don't like to do this. If he was to do this, like, I think he's got bomb as well, to have teammates distracting them up here and then him push from under isn't a bad play. But he's solo pushing with bomb while his teammates are at B. So this isn't a play I would do, personally. But he's decided, he's in a 2v4 scenario. He tried to get bomb down, 2 people defending it. Like, I would be pushing with my teammates there. I wouldn't have solo pushed A, especially the way he did it. So you could say that's a mistake, but I don't know. But jumping into the next round. See where he decides to go here. He's defending A now. It's not a bad spot to defend A. My personal favorite is actually just head glitching the bomb like his teammate is here, so he doesn't need to do it. But you can also, like, there's weird strategies you can do. You can just prone here and wait for them to rush through and nobody checks it where he is now. Where he's contesting it from, like, he's going to have a gunfight. The Man of War's a bit more of a high recoil gun. Like, the M8s will tend to win the gunfight where he is there. Especially if I was playing does play versus good players, I'd push up a bit more with my Man of War. Like, just where the Man of War will be, like, better than the M8. But we'll see how he decides to play it here. He's checking down bottom. Might end up pushing flank, so there's action over at B, as you can tell. So right now you can decide to push through. That's exactly what he's doing. See, he's got map awareness. Like, if he knows there's action at B, he'll know the enemies are probably pushing B, so the best option is to flank. And now he's playing it careful on flank, which is a smart thing to do. A lot of the time the enemies will be watching flank from that barrel where he pre-aims, or in bunker. He ends up getting bad timing there. He was pre-aiming bunker, they come around the corner. The enemies might have been rotating to A. He gets some bad timing there, so not a whole lot he could have done there, but we'll jump into the next round. Alright, he's pushing over the B bomb site with the bomb. I don't know what his teammates are doing. They're picking up middle. Search and Destroy arena's all about pushing to the bomb and getting control. Now, he's playing a slow B. Like, B is the most powerful bomb site. Like, if you verse my team in Does Play, we'll be pushing B every round, and it's such a powerful way. Like, you have such a hard time stopping a strong B push that's literally overpowered. You got the bomb head glitch here. Like, it's a win literally every time you get B down, and it's so hard to defend B. You can try and rush it out, but there's no really good spots down here to defend B from. Like, if you just have these head glitch here and this entire area controlled, like, you got a map win. But his teammates aren't really helping him. He's got the bomb. They might end up pushing over there. But if you want to win on Redwood, I kid you not, guys, just rush to B, have like a good defense, and you win nearly every time, okay? He late sees that guy. He was on his screen for a bit of time before he realized he was there. I think he was paying attention to like other stuff like top window. Now, this spot right here, after getting that kill and the enemies knowing his water, I would get the hell out of. Because there's like, Hades is right here on a nice head glitch to watch over water. But like, window, having the high ground window here, you're a sitting duck. Like, you're going to lose this gunfight 90% of the time, especially if you're in an arena and you're versing good players. Someone comes window and has some cover and shooting down into that water there, like, you're a sitting duck. The enemies already know he's there, so I'd push out from this area, which is what he's slowly doing, but I would have done this a whole lot faster. Pre-aiming the whole way, playing it careful, obviously wants to win. His teammates aren't helping him as such. Like, they're pushing out middle of the map, and there's one guy sort of at A, which would hopefully be watching flank. But if he gets it down, he should just control this building area. Like, his team have already pushed up into middle. His team end up finishing it off. So we'll jump into the next round. So far, nothing really is doing bad. Like, a lot of stuff I would do differently. Like, again, right here, I didn't mean to fast forward there. Again, right here, every time you push up here, this is advanced movement. Take use of it. Like, jump up here, see what's going on in the middle of the map there. Like, when he's controlling this position, the main spots the enemies are going to be is to contest a top bridge there, whereas pre-aiming now this area here, they'll sometimes be sitting on top of this as well, which isn't a bad spot, but like, and bunker as well. So they're the areas he's got to be worried about. Holding this area against a good team isn't the best play as well. Like, you would want tack mask and like good teammates, because good enemies will run down the middle here, flash over and overpower this spot here. But you never know. Every time you play the game, it plays out differently. So controlling this area is not that bad, like by yourself. But his teammates are mostly over at A, so I'd either go with them or like push a flank down middle. So they let him get bombed down, and he's going to have to push flank solo here. Now, you want to check every corner. He's seen a shadow right there. I could rewind it a little bit. I might actually just rewind it so you guys see that for yourself. Like, you can, alright, pause here. You'll see a shadow across your screen. That's an enemy player to the right there. I'm hoping he noticed it, but... And he did indeed. So the shadow showing up there helped him out a bit. So he ends up picking up that enemy. Not bad at all. So the enemies know he's on flank here. He's in a 2v3 scenario, so he's got to play it really careful. Expect the enemies to be pre-aiming. He jumped out a bit headless here. Now, this is a spot that you wouldn't want to headlessly jump out at. This is the most common spots for enemies to be sitting. So you'd want to be ready for that gunfight. But it looks like Hayes is around the corner here with an RK5. So ends up getting jump shotted there and taken out. Hayes' new one was on flank, I bet. So, ends up getting cleaned up there. So, towards the end, he got a bit headlessly. That's something I would say, like, he might have done wrong. So, he's losing 2-3 at this point in time. I don't know whether it's in a party or just with randoms, because there's not a whole lot of teamwork going on here in team-based mode. A nade falls down middle. So, right now, if you know someone threw a nade there, the most likely spot they threw it from is this tree area here. But his teammates pushed up there. Not sure where that nade came from, actually. His teammate's pushing flank, ends up falling in his spawn, so he's in a 2v4, so he's got to try and get some kills here, like play slow, like even the numbers out before you push a bomb, because if they push the bomb now with a disadvantaged situation, 2v4 in an arena, like they're just going to get swamped and probably cleaned up unless they make a good play. So right now what they should be trying to do is get some kills. Which, let's see what his teammates do. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's the enemies. We'll jump back on him. We won't see what his teammate's doing. But I'm trying to more analyze the team as a whole and what you should be doing to winning right now. So he's in a 1v4 scenario. The round's looking sim. He hasn't got much time to work with. He should have been like playing for kills more close to the bomb. He gets one, wraps back. It's already a loss. He's holding the L right now. Like, there's not a whole lot he could have done here. Like, right now as well, he just earned his active camo. If you want to win, do not use your active camo. This isn't a round you're going to win, so you wouldn't want to use it on this round. He ends up cleaning up a brekkie there, I think that was. I seen a laser. Maybe that wasn't a brekkie. Who knows? Now, he's done alright. He's actually got it to a 1v2 scenario, but he hasn't got enough time to work with here. For some reason, the timer's glitched. He's only got a few seconds left, as you can tell by the buzzer beeping down. So he's going to lose this round. He took out 3, so he did pretty well, but he shouldn't have put himself in the situation to lose the round. Like, he didn't have enough time to plant. Like, he would have to get all the kills, and that last guy would have to be stupid to push him, because obviously he didn't have enough time to plant the bomb. So really, he shouldn't have put himself in that position for the guaranteed loss. Like, I know his teammates are dying around him. There's some pretty sloppy teamwork, but he's got active camo. Let's see what he decides to do this round. He sees a few bridge there, so he watched him cross. Now, at this point in time, he's got active camo. I would move from this position and go, like, maybe drop the active camo to try to defend the B-bomb. Might pick up a double kill, but after letting off his position, okay, he died instantly. There was a teammate under his gun in the water, obviously. Ends up getting picked off. Not much he could have done there, but as soon as he shot a few bullets and let his position off, I'd change my position, drop that active camo, and try, like, defend the B-bomb site. Might have picked up a double kill, but by the looks of it, his team ends up winning that round, actually. So they won a round. They got another round on the board. It's currently 2-5. He's not doing too bad at this point in time. Okay, there's one in bunker. His teammate just died. They cleaned him up. Now, he can use his active camo to go around A here, which isn't a bad play, like if the enemies are here. But right now, I wouldn't use my active camo. You've seen teammate HCXD inbound. So his teammate's got an RC car. He's called it in from this tree here, I think. And what his teammate can do is he can send it around this corner and he can know whether to use his active camo or not. Like, if you send an RC car around A, you can see if anybody's defending it. And that way, Me No English doesn't need to waste his active camo. We'll see how he decides to play it. Okay, this is a bad play. He's gone ahead with the active camo instead of waiting for his teammate's RC car. It might be a random teammates, but if these guys are a team, it's some pretty atrocious teamwork. Like, some pretty bad, like, communication, but it's probably just a random team by the looks of it. But I would be following that RC car regardless, but he's got his active camo. He's going to try rush in here, get a kill while it's up. Ends up getting timing screwed. He should have been following the RC car, but he didn't want to waste his active camo, even though he sort of wasted it by using it in the first place. As soon as his teammate had an RC car, I would have waited for the RC car to go around the corner to see whether it was worth dropping the specialist, because they're kind of down a few rounds and they're going to need that specialist to win the round. And anyway, he ends up losing, so by the looks of it, there's only one round left, so we'll see what happens in this last round, see what he can do. Like, I'm assuming these are random teammates, because there's some pretty horrible teamwork going on here. Like, there's no bomb pushing, there's no, like, team bomb defending. It's more like they're playing team deathmatch, not search and destroy. They're all playing for themselves. Like, there's not a lot of team setups. Like, they got 2 defending B here, but I don't know about, like, defending B from this spot. It's sort of weak. I'll show you why, especially right here. This is the weakest. Okay, I just skipped back. What did I press? Jumping back, where are we? No, we were here. We're about here. This spot right here is just the worst spot to defend this bomb. I'll show you guys why. Because if you come to the B bomb site, about now, he's wasted a few seconds. He's changed classes. They could be at this bomb site by now. If they were sitting on this head glitch, you're a sitting duck. Even if they weren't, they could jump in across, jump to this head glitch, and you're screwed. Like, it's just the worst spot to defend B from. Like, you don't want to be around this room. You either want to push it up, or if they get bombed down, to team push the flank. He sees one there who has kinetic armor. Unfortunately, nothing he could have done unless he got a lucky headshot. Ends up losing the game, I think. It wasn't, he didn't do too badly at all. He went 8-7. He went positive in arena. 2 of his teammates went positive, but really, even going positive isn't enough. You need a bit of teamwork. He's probably playing with random players because there's some pretty bad teamwork going on and not a lot of bomb pushing, not a lot of bomb defense. So definitely some teamwork issues to be improved upon, but seeing as it was probably a random teammates, I can't say much for that. He went 8-7. There's a few things he could have done differently, a few things that would help him out. Anyway, that is all for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you learned something new. If you did, don't forget to smack that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit that one too. Thanks, guys.